Hello fellow foodies. Well, today the old Scooter Fox is going to whip down to a little Chinese place down at Miami called Magic Wok. I've been fanging for a bit of Chinese, and I had a bit of look on Google, and these guys have got a 5-star Google rating. So I'm going to go down, find out why they've got a 5-star Google rating, get something, eat it, rate it, and I'll let you know whether the old Scooter Fox will go back to Magic Wok at Miami for more Chinese. Let's go. Here we go. So I've just been down to Magic Wok at Miami, and I've picked up the lunch special. They had a lunch special menu there with a few different options on them, and most of them were $9.50 with rice, and if you wanted to upgrade to the fried rice you could do that for an extra $1, so $10.50 with fried rice. So that's what I got, and I got the sweet and sour pork and fried rice today, and I tell you what, $10.50 feels like it's got a damn lot in there. And I couldn't go past some steamed dimmies as well. So I've got 3 steamed dimmies for $6. So let's open them up and see what we've got. I've just cracked these dimmies open, and they're massive. Have a look at the size of them. Really, really good size, and they look like they're homemade there as well. They've got like a nice soy sauce mix in there as well, so they should be pretty good. Oh, looks pretty good. It's a decent amount there too. You beauty. First things first, let's tuck on in to one of these dimmies. As I said, they're a big size. They look fantastic, so oh, they're real good. Actually, probably some of the best dim sims I've had in a long time. And that sauce on there, it's more than just soy. It's got some further depth of flavour in there. That's really, really nice. Those dimmies are fresh. I can nearly guarantee that they were handmade there at that shop, because you just can't buy dimmies like that anywhere and do them up. They are sensational. Rightio, time for the old sweet and sour pork. I've gone for the old classic. It's a good gauge of measurement. Super fresh. There's like heaps of meat in those pieces. Normally sometimes you get more batter than meat, but this isn't the case. It's got a nice batter coating on it, but there's plenty of meat in there. Big chunks of meat in there, and that sweet and sour sauce, it's not too sickly. It's a really, really nice blend actually. I can see why they've got 5 stars. And the veggies in there, I just had a bit of that capsicum, it's fresh as. It's fried rice time. Let's give that a go. Now I can see it's got little prawns in there, bacon, egg, peas, all the stuff that you want in your fried rice. So let's tuck on in. It's not too bad. Probably not the best fried rice that I've ever had. It's not really like massive seasoning exploding in your mouth. It's a little bit on the bland side. It's like I said, it's got everything in there that you'd want, but as you can see, it's a little bit sort of that pale look on the rice. I really like that bit of tinge where you can see they put a good amount of soy sauce in there, and you get that real good explosion hit of flavour where you can almost eat just the fried rice on its own as a meal. But this one you would need a bit of the sweet and sour sauce to mix through it to pick up the flavour. But righto, time to mix them together and have them both at the same time. Bit of rice, bit of pork. That's what I'm talking about. That is a real good match. Those flavours with that sauce really bring that rice up, and yeah, that's it's winning. All right, well, after tucking on in, it's time to give it a bit of a rating, I guess, and let you guys know whether I'll be back for more. These dimmies, absolutely sensational. $6 for the 3 dim sims. As I said, the size is a really, really good size. The flavour's phenomenal. Definitely homemade in store there, and that sauce that goes with them is top notch. Really, really tasty. They tick a box for the Fox. The lunch special, as I said before, it was $9.50, upgraded to fried rice for an extra $1, so it was $10.50 for the sweet and sour pork and fried rice. A lot there, definitely heaps of food in that container. The pork, I can't fault that. That was absolutely sensational. Again, the batter wasn't, you know, overtaking and you had a tiny little bit of pork in there and mainly batter. It was the opposite. A lot of pork, a lot of meat, nice thin, crispy outer layer of batter, and that sauce was really, really good. The fried rice, however, did let it down a little bit. Probably would have preferred it with a little bit more zing, as I was saying. So that all said, the old Fox will give the food down at Magic Wok at Miami 8.5 out of 10. So with the old Scooter Fox go back down to Magic Wok at Miami for another Chinese feed? Sure would. Yeah, look guys, definitely my recommendation. If you're in the area of Miami there, it is tucked away a little bit. It's one of those little unassuming sort of shops. It's only really, really tiny. But if you're in the area, definitely call in and give them a go. Grab some Chinese food. Really good value for the price. Flavour's right up there. Like I said, they did have a 5-star Google rating as well. And I can see why. Look, when you go in, you can see right through into the kitchen. Everything's super clean, super fresh. They were in there chopping up the fresh veggies for the day and for tonight. The service was really, really friendly, super fast as well. The food came out in no time. So yeah, look, if you're in the area of Miami where the Magic Wok is, drop on in, grab some Chinese, get something off their menu, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Well, that's enough out of me. I'm going to crack on, eat a bit more of this before this rain sets in. It's starting to blow up a bit. I think we're going to get a wet tail very soon. So like always, if you like the video, hit like. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, and the old Fox will see you next time there's food involved. Yeah!